Welcome back to what will be More Than a Minute with Alan. When I got back from Paris, I went about my normal activities, and that included posting as appropriate on social media. But when I got to LinkedIn, they said to me all of a sudden, "We're not sure you are who you claim to be. So send us a photo, send us some proof." So, had my passport with me, got back from Europe, sent them my passport photo, that ID page, the whole business. And they said, "Thanks a lot," they said in an automated message. "We're going to look into this and we'll get back to you as soon as we can." Well, 5 minutes later, they sent me a notice that said, "I am permanently banned from LinkedIn for my conduct that was not within their codes of behavior." No specification about what I did, what I claimed, anything, I'm gone. So I got my technical team to deal with them. I don't have the patience to deal with LinkedIn. And after 3 days, they finally got some kind of response from them, saying that we would get a response from them. And then after 5 days, I got something in Instagram. So my technical team notified LinkedIn on Twitter that there was a problem, and Twitter responded to me on Instagram. And they said, "Hey, look, you're having this problem, this stuff happens. I've gotten scores of letters when I informed my general community, so they didn't think I had died. Scores of letters from people thrown out of Facebook, thrown out of LinkedIn, thrown out of Twitter, some for a year, for months, for weeks, some for days, with no explanation." So this Instagram note to me says, "Look, you're having some problems, and just send me a copy of the notice you got." So on Instagram, I sent a copy of this threatening thing throwing me out. And I did that this morning, and now, and you're probably watching this a week later, but this afternoon, I got a notice from LinkedIn, and it said, "Click here," and with this convoluted process of uploading a photo and information and so forth. And if you can't do this, print out this form and take it to a notary and have your signature notarized and all this crap. So I upgraded another photo of my passport, filled out their form, and sent it in to them. And they said they have 14 days to resolve the case. If I don't respond in 14 days, I'm out. I'm gone forever. I guess they'd kill me. Then they sent me back another form saying, "You submitted the form with an email address. It's not the one we have on file." Well, I have an ancient email address I don't use anymore, but they use it to identify me on LinkedIn. Can you imagine this? And so they won't accept anything from my current email addresses, and I'm going to have to somehow rejigger my email to get the old address active again so I can send it this way. I want to tell you something, folks. I don't need LinkedIn, all right? I have videos and audios and columns and all kinds of stuff going up out there. My technical people estimated that I have 60 contacts a month with my audience, or 600 and 700 a year. And I don't need LinkedIn. But I'm curious about how this will eventuate. And I'll tell you something else. I think that LinkedIn and YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, yada, yada, are really utilities. And I don't think they deserve the arbitrary power they have to censor or not to censor, to throw people out. I mean, half the time they're allowing profanity on there. They're allowing scams, people selling things that aren't accurate. They're allowing commentary that's not based in human existence, that's not based on fact. But they decide what they'll allow and won't allow. Politically, woke, everything else. So I think they ought to be public utilities and they ought to be regulated. That's my belief. So I want to assure all of you here, in the 4 minutes I've taken, and I apologize for being so lengthy, but I want to assure you that I'm in perfect health. I have not died, and just because Twitter says I don't exist doesn't mean that I don't exist. I'm really here. See, I'm good. And you can reach me, as of now, on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, and my site, alanweiss.com, and partake of all the free stuff on my site. And I guarantee you, I don't know what code of conduct you could violate for me to throw you out. I'll see you next time.